good? What's good? How y'all doing out there? YouTube, Facebook, all my people checking me out. What's good? It's your boy J to the J Jones, back at it. Glad to be back. Miss y'all. Been just taking care of stuff, you know, normal life, stuff like that. It happens. We have to work. I didn't hit the lotto. I noticed a lot of people made comments on about the Florida lottery. You know, the Mega Millions was to $1 billion, and I think Powerball was up to half a billion or something like that. It was a lot of money. Michigan and was it Wisconsin or Iowa? I don't know, somewhere way up north. Some people way up north hit for the lottery. Now, I don't know if I think it's rigged. I have no idea. It says Florida lottery. I can't dispute that. I can't argue that. But Florida's so weird. You know why Florida's so weird? Cause like half the people in Florida not from Florida. It's like we got a lot of snowbirds. We got a lot of people from up north that come down here that own houses down here. So during the wintertime, they come down here and they hang out because it's not as cold. And then, you know, during the summertime, they go back up north. We got a lot of that. And then we got a lot of people just that migrate from other places. So, and plus, Florida's like the #1 place to go on vacation. So it kind of sort of makes sense when you think about it. Because they don't tell you where the ticket was bought from, per se. I think you can find out or whatever, but they don't tell you where the ticket was bought from. But it could have been somebody down here on vacation. I mean, we surrounded by water, and as weird as it is to me being from Florida, when I see people swimming in the ocean and lakes and stuff, I just realize that they from up north. Up there, it's cold as hell. They don't care about what we call cold down here is not cold. Up there is cold. So if somebody down here vacationing, and you know, when you on vacation, you spend money. That's just, I mean, that's the reality. When you on vacation, you spend money. You spend way more money than you would have spent if you wasn't on vacation, you was at the house. You'd have been more conservative. That's just what you do when you're on vacation. You just enjoy yourself. So that, you know, people probably could have bought tickets. I can't lie. Every time I go to a different place, to a different state, I always play the lotto. I have no idea. I don't win nothing. But I play it because, hell, who knows? Might luck up and hit. All kind of weird, you know, superstitious stuff be going through my head. You know, I just took my daughter back to Atlanta, and on the way down, I stopped at like 5 different gas stations buying scratch-offs and lotto, because I'm like, oh, boy, I'm going to just buy 5 random, just, you know, like, come on, I ain't hit shit. But it's all good. Hey, you know, they hit. But it do make you say, I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I really just, I hadn't been on here in a second, so I knew I needed to put something out. And I just was thinking, before I go any further, big ups to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, or is it Kamala? I think it's Kamala Harris. K-A-M-A. So, Kamala. I'm going to just say Kamala because I think that's what I heard. Kamala Harris, big ups to Kamala Harris, Joe Biden winning it. That was what's up. I mean, we'll see what happened. You know, we'll see. Me personally, like I said, Trump's an idiot. And he's a complete narcissistic asshole. And he's just stupid as all outdoors, if you ask me. But, you know, truthfully, if I just be 100 and keep it real with myself, I mean, he didn't do nothing good. He didn't do nothing bad. So, I mean, I don't know. He pushed, you know, federal tax bills through or whatever. Supposedly, you know, whatever. It's going to help corporate America. Supposedly help some of the other people. I don't know. You know. On the way out, the most powerful thing he said was when he made the statement about he wasn't signing the stimulus checks because what is $600? Like, I still feel like you could have kept them $600. I mean, don't get me wrong, we ain't gonna turn no money down, but Like that was like really disrespectful. Like $600. What is $600? They could send everybody who they sent money to last year $2,000, and it wouldn't even phase nobody. It wouldn't hurt nobody. Actually, it's a power move. You ask me, because I'm gonna tell you something. If you give everybody $2,000, they finna spend it. It going right back into the economy. Ain't nobody hoarding nothing. Ain't nobody burying no money in the backyard. Ain't nobody, man, them people spending that $2,000. That $2,000 ain't gonna last 2 weeks. It's going back to the economy. So you ain't lost nothing. So you get it all back. So I would have gave out $2,000. That's what I would have, cause. But whatever. Anyway, big ups to Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. Appreciate y'all. No hard feelings to Trump. You had 4 years. It didn't work. Time to move on. It is what it is. Stop being a big old baby kid, crying, pouting, and creating all kind of chaos. Like, buddy, keep some drama going. Like, he's a super, like, nobody. Kim Kardashian, nobody ain't a bigger drama queen than Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the biggest drama queen in the world, in the universe. Like, buddy, just stay on some drama. He loves drama. He is the... Boy, he keeps some drama going on. That's just what he do. He is good at it too. So that's his thing. He just good at it. But what I wanted to talk to y'all about today, I think is very important. Some people, they'll catch it. Some people, whatever. But avoid the fear. Can y'all see that? I hope y'all can see that. Avoid the fear. I want to talk about fear. But from a different perspective though. I'm not really talking about fear as in a phobia type fear. Like you scared of roaches, you scared of, I'm scared of roaches and spiders. So, which don't make no sense to me. I ain't figured that part out, but hey, it is what it is. I'm scared of roaches and spiders. You can ask my girl. Spiders come, you gotta kill it. I ain't killing. I don't do spiders. I don't do roaches. I'll fight the snakes. I'll fight alligators. I don't know if I'll fight the sharks. I still be kind of scared about them sharks. I ain't really jumped over the shark thing yet, but snakes, alligators, all that, let's run it. Tigers, I'll probably even fight a tiger or a lion or something. I'll run up there like a crash dummy and get killed. I'll fight that. But for some reason, roaches and spiders, I don't do them. I don't do roaches, I don't do spiders. If you gonna kill it, you gonna kill it. I just give me the creeps. I just don't do roaches and spiders. I mean, I'll fight a dog. I ain't scared of dogs. I ain't scared of none of that. It's just something about roaches and spiders just give me the I don't do roaches and spiders. So if you round me and it's a roach and spider need to be taken care of, then pretty much you probably got to take care of yourself. I mean, if I had to, I'll do what I got to do, but boy, look at here. I'm avoiding that at all costs. I don't do roaches and spiders. I just don't. I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, we ain't talking about that type of fear. We ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about the fear of stuff like that. I'm talking about, the fear I'm talking about is not a public, private fear. It's an inward fear. It's something that's embedded in all people, and we have to learn to overcome it. And that fear is, I think, a detriment to so many of us. It's a detriment to society. And it's a detriment in general, especially to blacks in the black community. It's very, 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 very dangerous. And it's something that we need to bring more awareness to, because people not really thinking about it. They thinking about all this other stuff. You blaming Donald Trump. We blaming, the government. We blaming all kind of stuff. But we ain't blaming the true culprit, which is self and that inward fear. Because, like, I'm going to give you examples. Like, for instance, and I've been around. I went to an all-white school. I went to Boone High School, which pretty much, when I went to Boone, one of them about 40 black people, and it was 900 students, about 40 blacks. The rest of them was white, and there was a couple of Asians and Mexicans, and I mean, not Mexican, with Spanish people sprinkling. I hate saying that, Mexican. That's just weird. It sounds funny, but whatever. But it was a very, very small minority group at that school. So I've had the privilege of being around all. I've been around a lot of white folks. I've been around a lot of black folks. I've been around a lot of Spanish, a lot of Only people I probably can say I truly haven't been around like that, just hanging, really and I'm very observative and I have a very good sense of discernment. Only people I probably haven't been around is the islanders. Like, if you was from the islands, then you probably, it was a learning curve. But when it comes to white, when it comes to Spanish, Latin, Spanish speaking, and maybe the Asians, I've still learned a lot about the Asians. The Asian cultures are a little different. But the white, black, and Spanish, Latin, I got that down pat. Like, I've been around them. I've been around enough of them to where I can make a pretty good sound judgment call 90% of the time. You can never be 100%, but 90% of the time, I'm pretty sure I kind of got those figured out. And in the white, in the Spanish, even in the Asian, the communities, you have a lot more unity. And the reason you have a lot more unity, to me, in my opinion, is because they've learned to avoid the fear. They learn to avoid that inward fear, which black people, we still struggle with that. And what I mean is, not too much going down in the white community or Asian or Spanish community that they don't know about. If it's a crime. Now, they may not say nothing. They might keep their mouth shut. They might don't say nothing, But they know what was going on. They nosy as hell. They know what was going on. They seen it. But they may not say nothing. So, but in the black community, I think our problem is we go too hard on loyalty and favor towards people, relationships, and situations that it just doesn't justify, For example, recently, I'm not even finna use recently. I'm gonna just talk about my personal experience. I've been in the neighborhood, in the hood, or whatever, and I've seen guys going at it. You got two guys going at it. They beefing. They got drama. Both of them got guns. Neither one of them ain't had no business with a gun because they not legitimate gun carriers, but they have guns for protection, whatever. That's what that's what we had to do or whatever. We felt like we had to do, and nobody ain't been nowhere to learn how to shoot, so that's why it's a lot of bullets on deck. Everybody got 2 and 3 clips, and each clip got 12, 13, 15 rounds in it because we don't know how to shoot. So the more bullets we got, the better chance we have of probably hitting something. But I've seen situations where you got two guys beefing, going through it, fighting, whatever. They start shooting. Neither one of the two guys get shot. An innocent person, some innocent little girl down the street or some innocent person get killed, and don't nobody say nothing. Now, I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing, because I'll let that be determined by whatever, but when you compare that, you wonder why the black community, you want to create a stigma, you want to create a theory, a conspiracy against the black community, but really the black community is its own corporate. We killing each other and doing all kind of foolishness for each other. There's no unity. It's division. And division comes from that. To where, like, don't get me wrong, situations like that should not go unanswered. Nobody shouldn't be getting killed, hurt, damaged, messed up because these two knuckleheads is fighting and drama and beef and some innocent person got shot, killed, and everybody just don't nobody see nothing. It didn't happen to me, so I don't got nothing to say. It's like a sense of loyalty to who, to what? And then we say, oh, well, keep it real, loyal to the streets, whatever. And if you say something, you snitching, whatever. That's foolishness. That's dumb, whatever. To each his own. If you don't say nothing, that's on you. But the result of it is that division, that divisiveness. Because you can have a block. I remember staying on 18th Street, and it was 2 or 3 other young African Americans along the same age bracket. And we ain't communicate. We ain't deal with each other. They doing their thing down there. We doing our thing down here. They doing their thing down there. I don't mess with y'all. I don't mess with y'all. I do me. You do you. Like, you know what I mean? But like, now, that's where the division comes. Because the reality is we should be looking out for each other. Even though I'm not your best friend, I'm not your booty partner, I'm not your homeboy, I ain't your ace boon in the hole, I don't roll and ride and die with you. But before I let something happen, or I see you doing or slipping or messing up, I should say something or try to help you, but I'm not doing that. So the unity doesn't exist. It's a divisiveness there, and I think it's something with the brain. It's a disassociation messed up with the brain. The way we think and see things are not right, you know, because we have this mixed, crazy behind loyalty to relationships that really don't matter. I mean, at the end of the day, when I think about it, I was associates with tons of people. I know a lot of people, but we really wasn't friends. I didn't know their name. I didn't really know where they stay at. I wasn't hanging with them. You know, in the black community, most of the time, we just went by nicknames. I have no idea. It'll be a dude named Big Arm Jit. That's all I know. Oh, that's Big Arm Jit. Somebody say, well, what's his name? Shit, I don't know. His name could be Octavius Lattimore. It ain't got nothing to do with no Big Arm or no Jit, but that's what we call him, Big Arm Jit. I have no idea the man name Octavius Lattimore. I ain't been knowing him for 20 years, been around him, but he Big Arm Jit. That's Honey Bun, that's Creek Craig, that's Crazy Larry. That's all I ever know. I never knew their name. And that's like, I don't even know if that's a good or bad thing, but that's part of the problem. To where, like, literally, seriously, we need to be a little more nosy. Be a little more nosy. You're supposed to know what's going on. You're supposed to know who stay next door. That way, if something pop off, you know what them people say, the FBI and all the specialists? They say most of the rapes, serial killers and all that, be people that stay right next door. They be the people that, because now, and it makes sense. Because in order for them to entrap people, because half of the time, when, now tell me I'm lying. Straighten me if I'm lying. Now, I can stand up straightening. You see the dude who the serial killer or the rapist, they be wimpy. They don't be all muscular and, you know, and it be some wimpy old dude who the average person could have punched in the face. But what it is that old dude, people ain't paying no attention to him. To where he sit back and just watch. And watch and watch. He know the girl whole schedule. He know when she come home. He know when she leave. He know everything. Cause he just sitting back chilling. Because ain't nobody paying attention to him. Cause he look wimpy. And then next thing you know, boom, she come up missing. And everybody, we around her searching the whole city. All in the woods. Everybody diving in the rivers and the lakes. It's buddy next door. Done killed 7, 8, 9 people for years. Ain't nobody ever found out. Because guess what? You need to be more nosy. Pay attention to who around you. And then if you can, help. You know, see, it's a thin line. Mind your business. But if you see something going wrong or something off, neighborhood watch. Like, man, listen here. If you see something going on, forget what everybody talking about. Do what's right. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. Stop having these crazy behind loyalties to people who you don't even know. You grew up your whole life, and I guess, you know, and see, because I get it. I read a couple sociology books, so I get it. You know, it's human nature to want companionship, to want acceptance. It's human nature to need that approval. I get that part. We need that approval. Like, you could be the most gangster, hardcore, toughest, meanest a-hole in the world, but everybody have somebody or 2 or 3 who they just have so much respect and love for, to where they don't act like that with them. They can act like that with 1,000 people, but it's some people to where they ain't doing that. Even Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was crazy killing everybody. He ain't killed his family. He ain't killed his wife. He had wife, kids, all that. He ain't killed them. He went out and killed other people. Because everybody, the worst of the worst, if you human, it's a need for that approval somewhere. It's a need for that you know, everybody need that. And then I think in the black community, we take it too far. You know, we want approval from everybody. It could be the J, it could be prostitute, it could be whoever, as long as they approve. If they tell you, you know, I like you, you all right, I like you, you cool. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I'm cool, you know, whatever, I'm cool, whatever. And you just, that just make you just be where it throw you off and you don't do the right thing. At the end of the day, do the right thing. Do the right thing. And avoid the fear. Avoid the fear of worrying about what people gonna say about you. Avoid the fear of worrying about how it looks. If it's the right thing, do the right thing. let everything work itself out. All relationships ain't good relationships. All relationships ain't meant to be fostered. You know, it's not meant for you to be friends with everybody. It's not meant for you to have approval from everybody. It's not meant for you to be cool with everybody. You're gonna have some people you're not cool with, and you know the world is not gonna end. If you and that person were to disappear and never ever people ever hear or see you again, we ain't gonna miss a beat. We're gonna keep it moving. We might think about you here and there and pour a little liquor. You know, we might do that. But 9 times out of 10, we ain't gonna miss a beat. Out of sight, out of mind. People go to jail and be locked up for 6, 7 months, don't hear from nobody. Get out and then be like, oh, what up, boy? Oh, man, you my dog. What's up, boy? That my dog home. Man, you ain't heard from that nigga in 7, 8, 9 years. But he ain't really wrong. Because truthfully, y'all really wasn't like that. You thought that. You was the one that was thinking that, but y'all really wasn't like that. He didn't think that, because if he did, he wouldn't have, you know, even if, but once he would have looked out or reached out or something, at least once. You know what I'm saying? So, and he ain't wrong, you ain't wrong. It is what it is. You can't be mad. You know, people be mad, whatever. But I think that division is part of the problem in the black community. We got to figure that out before we can start thinking about the solutions and reparations and all this other stuff. It's something inward that needs to be dealt with. It's a mind state that we're clogged in. You know, I call it a slave mentality. You know, we got like a slave mentality, like, you know, just feel like you just locked into this square, this spectrum you can't get out of. When, you know, at the end of the day, everybody should be able to eat, everybody should be able to prosper, and we should look out for each other. We should look out for each other. And America is a very great, beautiful place because you got white, black, Spanish. You got a little bit of everything. And we all can work together. Spanish people can have luxuries and money. And okay, cool. I like to see that because I want to have it. You know, I'm not sitting there angry, mad at them because they're making it. Because at the end of the day, they making it. So that's on us to do it. Sitting around with a handout? Nah. Time to tighten up. And that's, you know, that's the thing that we should think about more and try to strive towards. So that's what I want to talk to you about. Just fear. You know, that's the type of fear you need to pay attention to. Pay attention to that inward fear. Check yourself. If you know deep down inside that you've been having a division because of that type of situation, then you need to check it. Because, like, it's amazing how easy it is to tell somebody you love them. But now, the reason why that love thing to me is kind of, I don't waste time trying to figure out if a person love me or don't love me. Because I don't know, you know. It could be love at first sight. I've had people I just know a month and then they, oh, I love you. And, you know, I'm thinking in my mind like, damn, you don't even know me. How you love me in a month, you know? But, hey, they may, it may not. I don't know. I don't think it's important for me to waste time trying to figure that out. What I do is the actions. Because you can say love, you know. Person could tell you they love you, then cut your head off. And then make it seem like that's the reason they did it, you know. I really love you. I do with all my heart. But I'm going to cut your head off because I just have to right now. But I love you. You know, and might be thinking they really love you, cut your damn head off. And you like, no, don't cut my head off. What you doing? That ain't love, you know? But, you know, so I don't worry about that. What I do is, I personally believe that love and respect go hand in hand. I think you can't have one without the other. Because the reason why is, because I don't think we possess the godly love. That godly love, the godly love is you love everybody regardless what they do, enemies and all. And that's very hard to do. People claim it, but I don't know. I don't know. So I think the love that I try to pay attention to is the action love. And the action love is the verb is where you respect me. Because anything, I'm going to tell you what I do know, what I have noticed. Anything that you respect, any person that you respect, any situation you respect, you deal with it different, you handle it different. And the love is shown through that respect. You love your kids, it's a sense of respect there without it being, you know what I'm saying? It just is. Nobody had to tell you, you just automatically do it. My mama, I remember one time I had did something. I forgot what I did. I did something stupid. Whatever it was, I deserved it. My mama slapped me. Bam! And because of so much love and respect, and I'm grown now. This was when I was grown. This one, I wasn't no kid. I was like 25, 26 or whatever. And she slapped the dog. She slapped my behind. And but the love and respect I have for that woman, I left. Well, that plus I ain't had no win. She was gonna whoop my ass anyway. But I left and kept it moving because and it wasn't it didn't even think about it. You know, I don't know why my mama mad at me. I don't know why she just went off on me, but instinctively, automatically, with no conversation, I kept it moving because of respect and love. My daughters, my kids, they'll make me mad. I'll be mad. I'll be pissed off. And two of my kids grown, and they piss me off. But because of the respect and the love I have for them, I just shut my mouth and just whatever, you know. Friends, if I'm mad at a friend, before we get into it, I'll just, you know, I might say my piece, but it won't go no further than that. You know, if anything, I just won't speak to him for a while because of the respect, because of the love. And it's like anything you respect, you handle different. So I kind of judge my love by that. You know, I figure if you respect me, you'll treat me different, and I'll see it, I'll feel it, and then I can determine. Because the thing with love is you don't really know if love is real or true until it's tested. And who the hell want to be waiting for that? Who want to go through? Most of the tests usually be bad. Ain't like it's no good test they done made up to test the love. You know, hey, I got this new good test I'm going to do for you to test. We're going to test our love. Like, I ain't never heard that. I mean, if it is out there, then hey, whatever. But most of the tests will usually be bad tests, challenging, you know, on the edge of the line tests that nobody want to be dealing with. Too much drama, too much stress. So, I don't want to sit around and wait for the love to get tested, then be like, yeah, boy, we went through it, boy. She really loved me, because, boy, we, such, you know, like, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't really, but I can know how she feel about me in the love level based on the respect and her actions, how she treat me, the things she do for me, and vice versa. If I love or respect the person, it's a certain things you just do or don't do. Now, sometimes when you young and you ignorant, you make mistakes, you know, but even then, even when you make mistakes and do wrong, you still can express love and show a person just by being man enough or woman enough to admit you're wrong and sincerely be sorry. No but, no and, no well, just I'm sorry, I messed up, I ain't gonna do it again. End the conversation. Ain't nothing to talk about. I messed up. Ain't no I messed up, but no. No, we ain't tagging or co-signing nothing. If you wrong, you're wrong. End the conversation. I don't want to talk about it. I ain't doing that no more. I messed up. When you got to tag it and all that, be careful. Because if it, you know, well, yeah, I love you, but you love me, but like, but no, we don't do that. We don't do that. You either love me, or you don't love me. You respect me, you don't respect me. If you hurt me, admit you wrong, and keep it moving. Because then I know it's sincere. Don't tag it. And avoid the fear. Avoid the fear. That's it. Avoid the fear, man. Just try not to get caught up in that. And just something to think about, you know. We want unity. We want to see culturally the society accept us and for us to become better as a group. But how can it be done if it's inward division? If you hating on yourself, you hurting yourself, black against black, you know, how can it be done when there's division? And division has to stop. Like, it just has to stop. And it can stop if we choose to, if we want to. It don't have to be like that. People who think that or say that, then you just still lost. You got a lot, you know, you still got a ways to go. Still got a ways to go. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hey, I really be, you know, y'all stingy, y'all sapsucker stingies all like those with your little likes and everything. I guess I thought this would be a lot easier, but people don't just be You can have 500 friends. You ain't getting 500 likes, and you ain't getting having them people just on there just to keep up with what you're doing. They really ain't too big on you, but they just knows it. They just want to be all in your business. They just, in case you do make a power move or do something, they want to be on scene and be like, oh damn, oh he doing this, he doing that. So some people just spies, They just they send a friend request just to keep up. Let me keep up with such and such, see what she doing, So a lot of that is that you have a very small group of those people who really, really like fuck with you. Like they're your friends. Like, through good and bad, they like, I mess with you. I see your flaws, but you cool with me. And, but then the rest of them, they just kind of, because I got a lot of friends, but I don't get a whole bunch of likes. But, a lot of that be my fault too, because I be friending people, I don't be knowing who they is. They be scammers and spammers and everything. I be friending them anyway. They be people from Africa everywhere. I just friend them. Because I figure one day, maybe, something pop off and the media thing go off and whatever, and they might come in handy. But I don't even be knowing them people. I got all kind of crazy people. I was looking at some of my stuff the other day, and man, I got racist people. I got all kind of people. Everybody on it. I done friended all kind of people. Some people probably take me in the woods and kill me, but it's all good. Just record it and put it on social media, and hopefully it helps somebody avoid you idiots. But I got number love for all y'all, cause we all human. We make mistakes and do foolishness. Hopefully we'll figure out that shit ain't cool, and we'll make some changes. That's the best we can hope for. That's why Solomon was the wisest man, and he's the most wisely spoken of person, because he sought understanding above all things. He used to always be praying to God. He'd be like, God, just give me some understanding so I can know what the hell going on, because I have no idea what's going on right now. And that simple little just trying to always understand some of these crazy situations was so dynamic, and that's so powerful. And that's what we all need to do. Start searching for understanding. Don't be thinking we got it all figured out. Don't be thinking we know it all. Because you can have millions of dollars and still be living a crazy, terrible, sad life. You could be broke as all outdoors and be happy as all outdoors. So everybody got room for improvement. Don't get caught up in that. Avoid the fear. Do what's right. Don't do what you think is right. Do what's right. And we all know right from wrong. And sometimes don't allow the fear of acceptance, the fear of needing approval. Don't allow all that to dictate your what you do. If you make somebody mad, they'll be all right. They'll get over it. Most likely, if they really mess with you, they'll get over it, and then whatever, we'll move past it, and because the world ain't gonna stop. But you did the right thing. Because I'm going to tell you something. Ain't nobody going to be mad at you for doing the right thing. They might be mad that they didn't come out on top. They might be mad that they couldn't use it to their advantage. But they ain't going to be mad at you because you did the right thing. Because deep down inside, they know you did the right thing. So they, And if they is mad because you did the right thing, then you might need to just think about maybe not dealing with them. And I promise you, the world is not going to end. Ain't nobody gonna miss a beat. Ain't nobody gonna lose no sleep. A couple days, they probably been done forgot about it. That's just the way it is. But anywho, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Keep tuning in. I'm finna try to get a little more creative. I keep saying that. I am though. I'm gonna try to get a little more creative. I'm trying to find me a co-host. I hope I can find me a co-host. White, black, I don't care. I actually hope it be a white person. Cool white dude who I can just vibe with, just whatever, say what you say, and we have a good time. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. But anywho, man, hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's your boy JC the J Jones. Keep checking me out. If it's all right with y'all, J Experiment, live in effect. You know what it is. Do your thing.